Hello everyone, I'm Hillary with Dominion Tea, and today we're going to talk about roses in tea, right? So we're filming this on the approach to Valentine's Day. So let's talk a little bit about roses. So they've been around just as long as tea, right? So originating from the Persian region, roses were one of the first plants traded on the Silk Road. And they were incorporated into all sorts of things. So, of course, prized for their scent, right? So they are the first of the flowers used to create perfume and oils. They were pressed to get the oil out of the seed and dried and used in beverages, right? So for those of us here in the United States, rose water is not kind of a common thing, but for Middle Eastern cuisine, it's a given. And so if you ever get the opportunity to wander into one of the Middle Eastern grocery stores here in the state, get yourself some rose water. There's a bazillion recipes to incorporate it in all sorts of foods, including dessert, where you'll get the biggest hint of it. But rose water is used sometimes to augment tea. Specifically, if you back up to Moroccan mint, right? This blend is a combination of mint and green tea from China. It's been around just as long as the Silk Road. In the Middle East, it's served with rose water, as well as sugar. And so it's a fun combination, and we have a great combination that we use here with our Moroccan nights. So what part of the rose gets used, and can you go do this yourself? So the first rule here in the United States, the FDA has a list of roses, right? There are thousands of roses out in the market, right? They've been rebred and cultivated for certain aspects. Some of them are food grade, meaning that you can eat them and consume them without potentially damaging yourself. Others are not. And so the FDA has a list of what we can use and kind of blend with for roses for culinary purposes, right? The big deal in dealing with roses is wanting to make sure you have roses that have not had pesticides sprayed on them or fertilizer sprayed on them. You also, at least for our purposes, we work with the rosebud more than the full flower. And the reason you do that is most of the scent is actually going to be both inside the base of the petals, but also the stamen that are inside the flower that you see when it opens up. And you want that scent. So you need to be able to dry it and crush into it to get the scent back out. And so a lot of times we use the rosebud as opposed to the full on that. And so it's a lot of fun. You will get a lot of flavor. It turns your tea pink, especially if you're using kind of pink or red roses, which are the bulk of your culinary friendly roses on the FDA list. And so they're a lot of fun. So as you go to think about Valentine's Day, don't forget to stick some roses in your tea and keep exploring. We hope you enjoyed learning more about tea with us. Hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when we add more videos to our channel. And check out the highlighted videos to learn even more about tea. And last but not least, you can check out all of the teas we talk about in our videos at dominiontea.com.